Good afternoon, welcome back to action from the ladies event. This is Pro Series 2 and this game between Mary Talbot and Harriet Haynes. Again, should be a cracker. We've seen some good action from the ladies so far today. Joined on comms by the wonderful Tony Holgate. How are you, sir?
I'm very well, thank you, Nick.
Very wonderful?
Well, I don't know if I'm very wonderful, but
you're looking resplendent today, mate.
Bright and breezy, I suppose.
There you go.
Yeah, just freshly come from table 3, the Danielle Randall match, who was triumphant. A little bit scrappy at the start, but Danielle found another gear in the last 3 frames and surged over the line. As we look at Mary Talbot, she's up against Harriet Haynes, who had a titanic battle early this morning against France's Marion Jude. 1-7-6. 6-2 up was Harriet, and Marion came back to 6 each, only to fall at the last hurdle with a dish from Harriet Haynes.
Yeah, it shows what a hard field is. I mean, this, current world champion, and her draw this weekend has been Babs Taylor in the first event and Harriet Haynes in the second. I mean, it's a tough old field. It's when
you're world champion and because you're unseeded, you come and get that sort of draw. 2-7-6 she lost as well, Marion Jude. Tough on the young French girl.
Must admit, Mary, I'm not familiar with Mary. I've not seen much of her. I believe she's from a snooker background.
You'd tell straight away. You don't have to. I mean, straight away the stance and the cue action that it's very textbook, very controlled cue action. Some of the lady snooker players are starting to join the Ultimate Pool Tour. Just getting a very hot field. Awkward cueing there for Mary.
Yeah, I see a lot of the posts on her Facebook are showing images of her in and around the snooker table. Looks like she plays a game from Frame Sports Bar down in Coulsdon, and it'd be interesting to see how she transitions across. I think she's had a fair bit of success in snooker, so it's going to be interesting to see how she transitions into pool. Really great to have her as an addition on the tour.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can see that absolute classic stance and cue action.
Yeah, it's like I said, when I say it's textbook, it's very silky smooth. It just looks the part, doesn't it? And, when you see somebody cue down and the stance and everything, you immediately think they're not going to miss. Haynes has been around the block though.
Yeah, one of the toughest opponents on, the current number 2 seed. Obviously played in a final last night already. She's got to the final against champs in event 1. You're just surprised to see a final, a semi-final, or a final without Harriet in it. Really, she's just so consistent now.
I was on comms this morning with Barbara Taylor on the Amy Beecham game against Emma Parker. And Amy's she's cueing very, very well.
She's got just such a beast of a break. And, that obviously is just such a big part of the game. And I don't think there's any surprise that the ladies who are in the top 8 have all got pretty huge breaks.
Yeah, it's very true. Amy's very casual the way she goes around the table as well when she's putting the balls. It's very nonplussed and just gets on with it.
Yeah, just keeps it simple.
Well, that might be a little bit of a loose one there from Harriet.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, she tried to get a fuller, like a kind of half ball contact, and she'd have been absolutely fine. She's got a recovery shot, but it's going to be a little bit awkward now because she has to leave the right angle on that last red.
Overcut it.
Yeah, to get on the 8.
Now then.
Yeah,
Mary Talbot with a proper opportunity here to.
All about the 8 ball, isn't it, Tony? She's going to be left with a tough shot, whatever she does on this 8. And
we tend to think players from snooker background are really good down rails.
Yeah, Very nice.
Yeah, she looks very competent on the cue.
Got an okay angle here. She can just pinch the pocket and just get across a bit closer to that 8. She would have liked just a touch more angle there, wouldn't she? So she could have got closer to the rail. This is a tester and a lot of pressure on it, because if she doesn't get it, it's probably framed to Harriet.
Just watch how still she is when she cues. She doesn't move her head, anything. It's very, very still. Brilliant to watch.
Oh, what a lovely shot.
And that's the thing about from the snooker background and the way that she cues. It's very straight and it's very, very still.
It's great to see the new additions coming in and how they adapt. And that's unlucky. I mean, she did push the cue ball towards that top corner pocket, so it's always in danger of getting a nudge. But very unfortunate to get kicked in off. And it was dry, so some work to do as well. She's got a couple of reds tied up. I mean, equally, if you went yellows, there's a couple of those tied up as well. So you could probably make a case for both, but she liked the angle to be able to come over and kick one of the tough balls out straight away. She didn't get the contact on the one that she wanted, and that's just left her in a spot of bother now.
One thing that last frame I'm sure did do is Harriet now knows any slight mistake is going to get punished wherever you leave the balls, pretty much.
I did wonder if she left the gap between those the red and the yellow there.
Maybe he's coming out of his seat.
Yeah, yeah. She did leave that gap, and that was pretty fortunate that she did. And now suddenly they're there. They're all open. I think the red closest to the right side pocket, you can get to the potting angle. So she's going to go left centre and then take that one to right centre, and then she's got the one in the middle of the table. This is a decent pattern now. They're all there and thereabouts. Yeah. Just drop onto the ball in the centre of the table. Left at a nice angle. She just needs to squeeze past this yellow. It's a bit fiddly. She might. I don't think she can go forward. So yeah, that. She's okay.
Got away with it.
That was always going to be the problem, wasn't it, Tony? She was always going to get a flick off that yellow, which was going to push her into a danger zone. And you're absolutely right. She definitely got away with one there. She's getting a bit of the rub at the moment.
Indeed.
I think Mary would have been licking her lips there, thinking that this could go wrong, but it doesn't, and that's one frame each.
Yeah, well, I was on the comms very early in the week with Amy Beecham on one of the Pro Series men's events, and she was saying how happy she is that it's changed. You know, having a women's pro, you know, playing a race of 7 rather than little best of 5s in the group matches. You know, she said you're playing a very short race. It's trying to come in, play one match, come back, and then you can effectively, like, you know, win a cup. Somebody can lose a game and then they still qualify. She goes, she likes the main elimination event, straight knockout, first of 7. Let's get it on. Yeah. And it suits her as well.
Yeah, Mary. I mean, this dry break from Harriet, and the table's opened up, and Mary's got an opener, and all of these reds are there. She choose reds there because of the yellow on the left-hand side cushion. It's very difficult. It doesn't really go to middle. It's a fiddly little shot. The reds are much more open. Just quickly, Tony, I'll drag our attention away from the ladies' game for a second, because there's a bit of a story brewing over in the Challenger events. Young Rab McCulloch, the Irishman, he's in the final tonight at 6 o'clock against Joe Prince. He's also 3-0 up against Gareth Manning in the quarter-final of event 2. I mean, what a run this guy's having this weekend.
Is he trying to do a Conor Tracy?
Yeah, I mean, he's there and thereabouts. And the other, at the bottom half of the draw, Jake Dillon Newlove is having a wonderful weekend as well. He lost in the semi-final yesterday in that 6-red shootout.
I was on the comms in that 6-red shootout was a little bit on the farcical side, let's just say.
It was, yeah. I was listening. I was in the room watching and listening to the comms on it, and I agree. It was.
They had a really scrappy match, I've got to say.
Yeah, yeah. bit of pressure though, isn't it? Like
Yeah.
when you're out in the arena, I think it's probably a fairly new environment. Jake may be a bit more experienced in that environment, but
One thing it does show is both those players are going to be leading the challenge to come and join the pros next season,
Yeah.
because they're going to be picking up some big points.
yeah.
Yeah, that's at 6 o'clock. Yeah, Joe Prince and Robert McCulloch.
Yeah, yeah.
That's event 1.
And Jake's 2-1 up against Harry Farrell in the bottom half of that the quarterfinals in Challenger 2. So again, both of those players showing how good they are, how consistent they are. Both having a great weekend. And this weekend, I mean, what a way to start your season. I mean, you could pretty much guarantee yourself a pro spot. This would be some shot.
Well, long plant, I mean, and it has to be made as well.
Yeah, tough shot. And she has to find a way to leave herself on that last red as well if she does make the plant.
Yeah, that was a big call to try and make that shot. Very difficult indeed.
Yeah.
She just fell out of position there, Mary. I mean, you look at it, you think, oh, that was a long way away. To be fair, I mean, it's only a fraction, really.
It is,
that tiny little millimetre does look at it.
Yeah.
For the hue and eye, you think, well, that's a long way away, but it wasn't.
Harriet could have had an easier opener. She's taken this long, tough one. Wow, great opening pot, and now she's away. So again, her problem ball is the one on that left side cushion. I mean, if she really fancies it, she is right behind it now. But I think middle's a bit precarious. I think she's going to try and either move it or land on it to play it down the rail. I mean, she could develop an angle to try to move it, but I think I prefer landing on it personally. She's got too much. Well, yeah, she's got the one to right centre now. And then she could just stun below the other yellow and leave an angle to come up and give it a bit of a nudge. But I think she's left it too late now. She doesn't want to develop it now because then she's not on anything. So I think she's going to have to take a medicine and try and land on that ball. She backs herself though. She backs herself to pretty much pot anything. Just got far enough. Now it's going to be difficult to get anywhere close to that yellow though. She may have to leave it as a double. I don't even know how she gets there. If she's going to leave a double.
Well, yeah, playing a double in the cue ball's also going to be going away from black. Just pinch it with a little bit of side here and just bring the cue ball down and then off the bottom rail and back up.
Oh, it's a great double. What a tester this is.
Yeah.
How's your cue action? This is going to tell us how in form she is.
She's knocking him in all morning against Marion Jude, and she's done it again.
Just makes it look simple. So Mary to break in frame 4. A lovely controlled break, a great. She timed that to perfection.
Yeah, it generated a lot of power without too much effort. That's what.
Yeah. I mean, this is like half pace. She's given it nothing at all. But look at this split.
Look how straight the cue was, though. I mean, she delivered the cue in such a straight line. Because a lot of people, when they try and put too much power in, they sort of jump into the balls, and the cue then tends to come offline, and you don't hit the middle of the white, you hit the side of it, which then takes pace off.
So she's going reds here, but you could definitely make a case for yellows, couldn't you, Tony? They're all in the middle and a slightly tougher opening ball, but the yellow that she was closest to.
That's not. That's the danger of knocking the ball in front of your own.
I think I would have definitely made a case for yellows there.
Yeah, just for where the black is.
Yeah.
I think if you did get the yellows, the black just seems easier anyway. But this is maybe where the difference with the snooker and pool comes in, of just the layout of the balls.
Yeah, the pattern play, and I think that I mentioned it in the last comms that I think a lot of ladies they're forced into a position now where they have to improve their pattern play, because you look at that table, she had a slightly harder opening yellow, the one that's just below the 8 ball now, But if she gets that, she's absolutely away. All the yellows are strung across the middle of the table.
But I don't think Mary's the type of player that's going to refuse a tough pot, because obviously, again, you know, we said what she's capable of knocking in, which is absolutely anything on the table.
Yeah.
So I think it's just a case of the knowledge of the actual game and how to go around, like you say, the patterns and this, that, and the other.
So
And that will come.
She's going to take this red off the cushion. She's going to go for the double, but she won't play it at any pace. I mean that could have just done with that staying as a blocker. She didn't want it over the pocket, but it would have been a lot better ball for her if it was a blocker, because it would take away the option of this plant. So now Harriet having the same issue as Mary in that ball at the top of the table. She's not got anything here, Tony.
Yeah, it's tricky to play the loss of turn. Is it up there?
Yeah, I mean that's a great option, because it takes away that ball, and
So you're always going to leave that little angle over up the top there, but it's going to be very tough to generate the power to pot this in the middle and screw the cue ball into the top rail left hand side and try and nudge that yellow off it. I don't know how much. She might just knock this just over the bag and reset.
Yeah, I think that's exactly the thing to do. Yeah, just put it as a blocker. You don't want them too close to the pocket. I wonder if there's a double now to double the...
I think Harriet goes. I think she goes for this yellow up in the top corner.
Yeah.
Because there's two yellows there that she can use to buffer that her yellow that's stuck out.
That works.
Yeah, she'll take that all day long.
But it does... Well, I mean, Mary just can't attack from here, can she?
She has to play that red that's on the rail now for me. Can't leave it there.
I just wondered for a second whether... Oh, she doesn't... I was going to say she doesn't really want that to drop, because...
That's not a bad shot.
Yeah.
Not a bad shot at all.
I just wondered if she had an option there to try and double it back as a plant into the pocket and send the cue ball up into the red and yellow at the top of the table. But I think that's probably too extravagant. She doesn't need to do that at the moment. Great.
Well, it's a very, very good shot.
Yeah.
I think Harriet was kind of hoping that red would bump out and still leave the bag open, but it's covered.
Yeah, even if it goes in, it's absolutely fine.
Yeah. So it does leave a bit of work for Harriet to do.
Yeah, she's going to have to either try and land on it in short position. I don't think she can, or she's going to have to play it as a combination shot. Fag paper edge on the one to middle, and it's not a bad position to play the
Skill shot.
The skill shot, yeah.
That will be, of course, yellow onto the red. Red goes in, yellow trickles in behind it, and Harriet keeps on going, but she's refusing it for the time being.
Yeah, she probably wants to just get a little bit... oh, what a shot this is. Holy moly. What have I seen?
Wow, what a shot. I never even looked at that.
Nor did I. What a shot. Oh, it opened up everything. What vision to be able to see that as well.
Or was she just trying to play up to that side of the table? But I'll give her the benefit of the doubt, because that was a hell of a shot.
The place she played it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's absolutely gone for that. Fantastic.
Massive. Absolutely massive.
So, another successful break in terms of making a ball. Looks like she's going to have to go for a 3-ball plant. Oh, dear me.
I'll tell you what, Harriet's just lifted a gear, isn't she, in the last couple of frames?
I mean, she knows she's up against a good opponent here, and in return, she's just upped their game.
Some could have gone the other way and it got edgy and thought, oh, going to be in the right battle now, but it's as if she's throwing down the gauntlet now. Okay.
She's such an attacking player, though, isn't she? I mean, there's literally nothing that's safe on the table.
No.
Just pots them off the lampshades.
But it's her strength.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Just got the angle here. She can just stun across into the top yellow of 2. Oh, she's just gone a little bit higher. Oh, yeah, I didn't realise that she could get to the potting angle, so that's even better. Still got to play a shot here though. In terms of this one, it's a fiddly little shot, but she's.
The only thing with this, you need to get that cue ball up high enough to just be able to get onto the black.
Yeah.
She's done it.
Nice. Wow. She is some serious player. I mean, we always knew that, but she just looks.
That was awesome. That was an awesome finish.
As good as I've seen her play. Mary knows she's got her work cut out now. The way Harriet's playing, she has to play some really good pool now. She's got such a great break. It's gonna. I mean, that break is. If she can keep playing that consistently, she is going to get chances, a lot of chances. And look at the reds. Just needs to make sure that she controls that cue ball, because that's a couple of times now she's just pushed it up towards that top left pocket, so it's at risk of going in off. So she just needs to be careful of that. Well, I say reds. I mean, the red just to the left of the 8 ball is a bit of a problem, isn't it? It doesn't. It may just go to. It may go to left centre. It obviously goes to right centre. But how do you land on it? That's going to be the problem ball here. She's got a nice angle here. She can just run around 2 cushions and across to the right hand side of the table to leave the one to top right to get across for the other one. Just needs to let the cue ball run though.
I'm not sure she needs to go that far, I think. I don't mind this. I think she wanted to punch that out across though, but.
Yeah, she's going to have a tougher ball at the top of the table, but she's still okay. Lovely pause on the top of the backswing. Has she just come a little bit too far there? This could be a problem. Yeah,
I think she might have done.
She can't get through to it. So she's got a fiddly little cut back into the centre, and she has to judge the cue ball as well. There's a touch of side on it, not too much. Yeah, lovely little touch of side.
That's a better pace as well. She's definitely on this one. You saw Harriet tap her knee.
That was such a well-judged shot, Tony. I mean, she just had the right. Any more side than that, she's going to collide with the 8 ball. It was just the right amount. Beautiful touch.
Well, wasn't expecting that.
No.
That's just been the difference in it. Just a couple of little a loose shot here and there at the end of a finish.
And she had nothing either, did she? I mean,
well,
if she potted it, she had nothing. She's left it opener for Harriet, but this is a bit of a stinker of a table with the yellow at the top.
There's the cue ball.
The cue ball is
now
in.
Then, well, that's a gift now for Mary Tolbert.
Yeah. So,
she put it behind.
Yeah, she could
the red and play it into the centre. Just roll through.
Yeah. The only problem is here, maybe getting onto the 8 ball. I mean, that red at the top of the table is buried in the pocket, and they're always hard to judge accurately, aren't they?
I think you fancy it, if Mary gets anywhere near this because of her the way she cues.
Yeah.
That, if she's got a clear line of sight at it, she's going to knock it in.
Yeah. She's going to screw straight back. A lot of people would use the knuckle here and just come back across the table and play it naturally, but she just played it as a little kind of stun shot just to open up the angle and stay on that side of the table.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's really nice. Big frame, this. Big frame. I mean, there's some of the ladies you'd be second guessing whether they get that 8 ball. I mean, it was a simple enough pot, but you feel like you're in safe hands with Mary. She is a great potter. Very good. Harriet Haynes breaks in frame 6. Dry. And a lot of traffic in one area. It's a bit congested. But all the yellows have a pocket. It's just going to be one of those frames, isn't it, Tony? You need to keep the cue ball bang exactly where you want it, or exactly where you need it. It's going to have to be good control. She'll want to get working on these balls. If she's got the plant to middle past the 8 ball, might be worth taking that now. Don't know if she can just get that yellow past the 8 ball to the potting angle, but it would just take away some of the congestion. I think I would have liked to have left this this yellow, because it just offers a second option if you run out of position, because of that congestion around the middle pocket. Now she has to be absolutely spot on. This would have been a get out ball, wouldn't it, Tony?
Yeah, you're right.
I think
that's only a little angle on it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, now just in no man's land.
I don't think she can get through that gap to see the yellow at the top.
No.
To play into the top left-hand corner.
Tough now. Tough to see anything.
Yeah, it's all got a bit finicky in this middle bit here, isn't it?
She's looking at some plant to the top corner. Yeah. Tough. Very tough ask. But it's not plain sailing for Harriet either. She's still got those 3 reds on the left-hand side to contend with. Little containing shot. But she just left this one. Left this one sticking out for the top corner. Oh, it went to middle. Didn't realise she could get through to the potting angle. Well, that helps. Yeah,
just used red as a buffer to push the cue ball along a bit.
Yeah, she has to play the one in bulk now. And just leave the cue ball up there for the one on the right hand side, which she's done, and left a nice angle. Now she can just drift down the right hand side of the table, halfway between the pockets. Doesn't want to finish too low because she won't be able to get on the 8. Straight would be ideal, and because she couldn't finish low, she's ended up finishing too high.
Yeah.
She knew she couldn't go low there. So
I think she can just naturally come off. Oh, she's digging in. She's going to come off the bottom rail.
Yeah, yeah, I think so, yeah. Still fancy her for this. Yes, indeed.
Played that very well indeed.
Yeah, great control. She's going to
2 in a row.
She's going to be a force to be reckoned with. I mean, even if she loses this game, because Harriet is playing so well, then she's still going to be a force to be reckoned with everything I've seen from her so far.
This could be a big frame. Mary gets a couple of balls off this break. We know her break's good. Cue ball again sailing quite close to that corner. And that's a really good split. I think she'll be having to take the yellows. Nice easy starting ball. Only one little problem is yellow and a red stuck together on the left hand side of the table. But this is definitely a chance for Mary. She levels the match.
Who broke this one, Tony? It was Mary, so it's from the break. The yellow, straight away, she's not happy with that.
No, she tried to cannon the cue ball into that red in the middle of the table. It didn't dig deep enough and hold the white. She's still got a yellow into the centre pocket.
Yeah, but just slightly chasing now because she needs to do something with that yellow on the left-hand side that's tied behind the red. That's a problem.
Now can she pull the cue ball across and bump the yellow out?
Rab McCulloch in that quarter-final versus Gareth Manning. Gareth Manning's a bit of a player as well. Rab McCulloch.
I know Gareth. He's from your neck of the woods.
He is, yeah, absolutely. He's Taunton way.
Yeah, he used to play for England.
Rab McCulloch's
Great shot there by Mary.
Yeah, very, very good. Rab McCulloch's beaten him 6-0. And he's into a semi-final. Jake Dillon Newlove has beaten Harry Farrell 6-1. He's into his second semi-final of the weekend. Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous.
And they've kept apart for this one.
Yeah.
Well, they could be playing each other in the final. Wow.
I can't get my head around it. I mean, I don't know how you maintain that consistency over that field. That challenger is littered with talent. I do not know how you get yourself through to two semi-finals, let alone two finals. But yeah, Rab McCulloch on track still to be able to do a Connor Tracy. 2 in a weekend, that's just unfathomable. And the other thing I have to mention is I've only just noticed in the quarter-final, Charlie Earnshaw. He's 5-3 down against Ben Doyle, but Charlie Earnshaw. I mean, this lad. So in we've also got qualifiers this weekend for the British Open. Charlie's qualified, so he's come through the field. I'll have a look in a second, but there were some incredible wins along the way. Charlie's about 13 years old.
Is he?
He's 13 or 14 years old. His young brother, Lucas, was playing out on the Tik Tok table yesterday. He's 10. Charlie, he can't be more than 13 or 14 years old. Tony, it's ridiculous.
That's insane.
We've been seeing him for the last 2 or 3 years. We first saw him, in the Supreme Series. I think he entered one of the events in the Supreme Series. And what a player he's going to be for the future. I mean,
to be fair, Nick, I won my first pro event when I was 4. T.
Let me just have a look at that British Open because I need to remind myself who he'd beaten along the way. 9-4 against Aaron Doherty in the last 32. John Egan. You beat John Egan 9-3. Now John Egan is a top player in the challenger ranks, and he's beaten John Egan 9-3. And then in the last 8, 9-3 against Gary Carr. These people see this young lad. I mean, he's fairly short for his age as well. They see this young lad turn up and think, easy meat. And next thing, they're on a 9-3 drubbing.
That's just...
It's madness.
It's incredible. Mary Tolbert didn't want to hit that knuckle of the middle. She played that ball in.
Yeah, she's on the double now, but she has to be careful with this. The trouble is the cue ball's going to be going away from the 8 as well.
I think she can pull it. I think she put a cue ball towards it. Great shot.
Oh yeah. I didn't realise she had quite that angle, but there you go. That's the expert eye from Tony Holgate.
She just didn't have that angle. It's a 4 each. Oh, just wiped his feet a bit there. Women's Pro Series. This is what you've got to do.
Mary Talbot everything about her just oozes pro though, doesn't it? I mean, she belongs in this field. Like, you know, she's dressed smartly, her poise around the table, her whole kind of
demeanour.
Yeah, the whole candour around the table and the way she holds herself. She definitely belongs in this arena.
Yes, and I'm going to say that be seeing a lot more of her in this arena as well, but the standard she's setting.
I mean, it kind of says a lot about the fact that we're talking so much about her when she's playing Harriet as well. Harriet being one of the very best in the game, if not the Well, between her and Amy.
Nice little nudge there for Harriet as she went through those balls. Landed absolutely plumb on this red.
Yeah, opened everything up, hasn't it?
It has.
She's gonna. Looks like she's inevitably gonna get a flick on the yellow on the way out. So she just needs to judge it, unless she can get
Deep.
Yeah. To make sure she judges, because it could go wrong, and that's why she stood up on it. She's just given it a second thought. Yeah, there you go. Oh,
Yeah, you just go deep.
what a shot.
So you drag into the ball behind, but if you punch it, like I say, really deep at the ball,
Yeah,
the cue ball then gets just this extra grip after it's come past it. It's like a second burst of speed, if you like.
brilliant, brilliant, great insight.
Well, I've had many a time when I've watched my opponents do it to me when they've been clearing up. Oh,
No.
that's 2 in a row in that pocket.
Yeah, absolutely.
She was very quick on that.
She was.
Did you not think that, Nick?
Yeah, she does that sometimes. She throws in a quick one. I've seen her do it a number of times. I don't know if it's just she sees the finishing line. She could definitely change that aspect of her game. That's something she could work on. Is just to make sure that she takes the care and attention over every shot, because that shot she'd expect to get that.
I think that's just the way she plays. She just plays with great pace.
Mary can do some damage here, so she can break open these 2 balls and get Harriet in a telling snooker. Well, it's a 1 cushion escape. It's just about judging if there is a bit of slide.
I'd have preferred to play straight into those 2. Try and leave it on the side rail, but
I agree.
no, she's gone wide.
Well, so Mary with ball in hand now. This is she can take at least 1, if not both of these balls at the top of the table, and then come down and set another trap. I think I prefer one of the bolt ones, don't you, Tony? Or is this?
I think I'd go game. I think I'd take the 2, like you say, the 2 yellows at the top.
Got to be the ones in bulk, hasn't it? I mean, I kind of get why she's done this, to get rid of this ball on the side cushion, but she's still got the problem of the 2 in bulk.
But then maybe she's that confident that she can get an angle up on the yellow that's in the middle of those 2.
Yeah.
In the middle of the cushion, should I say.
And I guess she saw this as one of her tough balls as well, and she's got a kind of free go at it, knowing that she's going to snooker Harriet if she doesn't get it.
Well, see, I was saying I'd go game, and she is going game, but she's going a different route than I would have taken.
She is.
But
yeah,
who's to say it's the wrong route? If she gets it, it's right for her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because she's obviously got a plan set in her mind which she's going in her route.
She does. I'm just still worried about.
She's come a little bit too far here, because she wanted to. If she'd have been sort of a little bit straighter on this, she wanted to pop this in and then use the other yellow to get down between the 2.
She's going to have to use the right side cushion now, I think, to get across to the right hand side of the table. She's going to have to screw across and back over. Big shot, this one. No, she's just going to. Well,
she's going to play the skill shot.
She's going to play the skill shot.
This has to be the correct weight. So just stun this in. So you see, stopping the white dead, red into the pocket, yellow to just trickle in behind it.
Huge moment. If this doesn't work, it's frame over. Huge shot coming up.
Soft screw. Well, she played too hard.
Oh, she did. And the reason she played it too hard is because she was trying to get the cue ball down table. There was a negative thought in her mind in terms of, I don't want to leave Harriet on this 8 ball, so I'll get low.
It's one of these, it's a medium pace shot, but just with like a little stun screw, if you like.
Ooh, now then.
Well, I'm shocked that she missed it. I mean, that was not a tough double.
No, and she's left Mary in here. The ball she's closest to, she can pot this.
Is it me, or is Harriet sort of throwing her arm at balls a little bit? She looks a bit frustrated.
She's under pressure. Mary's put her under pressure. It's the comeback, Tony. She had it all going her way, and she's a great front runner. But now she's under pressure, and she's going to be under more pressure now.
See, people that are watching other matches are now glancing over at this one.
I'll say it's the game to watch. Thought she maybe have pinched the pocket. And
I died exactly the same thing that was in my mind, but then.
I mean, she's at the table. She sees the angles better than us, but it felt like, I mean, who cares? If you can pop balls like that, who cares, Tony?
Lads walk off. They don't want to speak to anybody if they've lost.
Exactly, yeah.
There's the head down, and you look at the face. You think, when I've come out of the commentary box and they know I've been commenting on their game, and it's like they give me a little glance and then put the head down and head for the hotel lift.
What a break that was. I mean, she's not made a ball, but she's timed the ball beautifully well.
Yeah, you're sort of scared to say unlucky, mate, to somebody.
Oh, yeah, I know, yeah.
You get over, it wasn't anything to do with luck.
Never say that to Chris Manning.
No. Or you get the other type of player that will find anything that resembles the shape of a pool table, like a phone or anything, and then point out where they had a ball here and a ball there, and they think, well, only ask you how you got on and what your life story. Bless them.
While we're just going through this clearance, what I do want to just touch on is Luke Gilbert's achievement last night when lifting his first title. What I love is the fact that Luke, all his growth has been organic, and it's all been through Ultimate Pool. Came through that challenger in the first season, just finished 8th, kind of scraped into the pro. And I remember him that weekend, going around watching every game because there was 3 or 4 people that could catch him. And he's, depending on how they got on that weekend, he just managed to get through by a few points. And then you've just seen that growth every season where he's just got a bit better and a bit better. Last season, made his first semi-final. Great to see him lift a trophy last night. Yeah,
fantastic achievement for Luke Gilbert. Played well all day yesterday. And look how quick Harriet Haynes has levelled this match, though.
Yeah, absolutely. A little bit of a rub with the kiss on the 8, the kiss on the red. It could have gone wrong.
Well, just felt for a couple of frames she's been looked frustrated figure, and she's obviously had that little bathroom break, come back rejuvenated.
Done. So a huge frame coming up, and wow,
it's a fair split. Well, we know the 8 ball's coming back up.
Just nails everything. The
Harriet's now looking at the balls because the 8 ball's going to come back up, go back on its spot.
Yeah,
Harriet will still be at the table.
The referee just asking Harriet, because they pause the clock, so the referee just asking Harriet to just go back to her seat, because otherwise she gets that extra sort of 10 seconds to plan the table, which is quite important. Because
I don't think it was done deliberately. It was
just
she's excited.
Keen. Yeah. I mean, they're on a 15-second clock, so she's trying to get ready. But interestingly, now we've got the dynamic of the 15-second clock, which Harriet is going to be much more used to than Mary. So it's going to be interesting to see how that pans out now. Fancy we're going to see a result here, though.
Yeah, plenty of time left. Even if it goes to the wire, we could. 9 minutes should have 3, especially the speed these frames are going.
Yeah.
And this one's nearly done now.
That's a super shot.
You can have over 8 minutes for potentially 2 frames, which is plenty.
Oh, lovely little nudge. She was just trying to get that yellow or the red a little bit higher up the table.
She can pop this in and screw the cue into the yellow. She's absolutely plumb.
Yeah. Perfect.
Wow.
What a clearance.
2 quick fire frames from Harriet. She's just suddenly found another gear again.
Yeah, that bathroom break, that little break just to go and reset has done her the absolute power of good. Student, so she needs to make this viable. And if she gets to 2 quarterfinals, then she breaks even. So anything over that, then it really does make it viable for her. It's she's in a tough battle there, though.
Mary's made a ball off the break.
A chance.
Yeah, she needs to take yellows.
Yeah.
She's got one available into the centre pocket. Play that, run the keyboard down the table. We could be going 6-6. All the drama here at Blackpool.
Yeah, a lot of pressure on this clearance though, because any kind of mistake now and it could be game over, could be curtains. So she just needs to keep her focus. No mistakes. A little bit straight on this yellow, Tony.
Yeah, but I mean, she can screw back and out. She's got loads of, she maybe even force the angle. She has done. As long as it doesn't glue to it, she's fine. She go down to the bottom yellow now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's still nice.
It's absolutely fine.
Got a good angle to come off the side cushion
here.
Yeah,
punch it off the rail and bracket to the middle of the table. That's where she wants to be.
Little touch aside just to help it up the table. Oh, she's come right back up the table.
That's fine again.
Yeah. It is. She's giving it a concerned look, but she's fine. She's got more time than she thinks. She seems to be.
Yeah, I agree. She's playing like she's only playing at 4 seconds a shot.
Yeah.
That's not so good.
Needs to run and hasn't. Just starting to unravel. She needs a big pot here.
I think she should have took that yellow that she's next to just in the last shot. Well,
great pot. A great pot. She's going to pop this yellow and she's going to...
She's not used her extension.
I think she has. That.
It's the other one looking at the wrong side.
Yeah.
Looking at Harry's side, forgive me.
That was always going to be the problem there.
I think she can just get through, you know.
Well, I mean, this is as tough as it gets. So, with 12 seconds, no time.
Oh, she's just changed her mind to
Yeah,
dig.
she's got to bend it slightly.
I don't fancy it now.
She had to bend it.
Yeah.
And that made it so much more difficult. And Harriet Haynes can take...
Just the wrong yellow ball. When she had 3 from home, she took the wrong one.
Yeah.
And it was purely because she had to rush and she was already stood at that other ball. And she thought, I haven't got time to go around the table and change my mind. And she played it with side and tried to come off the 2 rails. And it just...
Well, Harriet's tried to leave the one to the top left. So now she has to play a shot. Because she has to play the one closest to the cushion and come twice across. So still some work to do unless she takes the double.
I don't think she'll take the double. She is taking a double.
Is, yeah, I'm surprised.
I wouldn't be taking a double.
Well, just getting both, Tony.
Wow.
Just getting both.
I wouldn't want them both.
I wouldn't either. Now she's got a tester.
I thought just cut that ball in and come twice across.
I agree. But it's a 15-second shot clock, so you know it can do some strange things to the mind. Cue ball's going to be running here.
Oh, she's overcut it.
She has.
I'll say she might have got away with it though.
Hasn't she ever? Ouch.
I mean, it's potable. Obviously, Mary can cut this in, but just that little bump off the knuckle there, else she would have been behind it. My word.
She's got time to compose herself. Go on. Let's see a decider. The game deserves one. Get in. Get in.
Oh, my word.
No. Heartbreak. The game deserved a decider there, Tony.
Tough finish here for Harriet. Wow.
Oh,
that's a shame because I do think you're right there. It did deserve a decided frame, and it's been a cracking match.
I thoroughly enjoyed that, I have to say. Brilliant match. I mean, hats off to Harriet. Mary threw everything and the kitchen sink at her.